Oh man, I don't know what happened to my hair, man. My hair went crazy. Um, so here I am again, gonna have to record the drive on my way home because uh I gotta get home so I can go to the Outback. So yeah, oh my god, what the hell? It just like shifted it. What just happened? What? Okay, whatever, dude. Oh fuck. I forgot. I forgot. Uh, Before I go, I went to Barnes and Noble, and I've had this habit of buying CDs now. Hey, I found this. I found this. One Avenged Sevenfold CD in the whole store, I think. I don't know, I mean there might be more, but like in the metal area, that was the only one I could find. And I was like, give it to me. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been listening to it so far. It's been pretty fire. It's been pretty good. So, and before I leave, I got a pizza pretzel that I ate. Honestly, not bad. I probably shouldn't have done that right in front of the mic. That might have to be a fucking hey fix that in post moment. Oops. I gotta show this off too. I got this lap desk because I was like, you know what? It's kind of useful for me drawing or just using my laptop in bed. Oh, and also I can show because I actually got two CDs this time. I was thinking about what I wanted to get. I almost thought about getting like a Metallica CD. I ended up getting this Motley Crue one because in Zombies, when they did the Astra Malorum intro cutscene, dude, that song is pretty good. That song just got me so hyped, and I wanted to be able to listen to that song in the car. Now I can. Now I finally got that shit, man, and I got more Motley Crue. I mean, Motley Crue, they make some good songs, I mean, I always knew Motley Crue for Shout at the Devil. That was because that was in, I want to say, Guitar Hero 1, I think it was Guitar Hero 1. That song, I like that song. That song was good. That song is pretty good. And so I don't know, Motley Crue's pretty cool, so fuck it. Let's get Motley Crue's greatest hits. And yeah, I have got to head home, so I'm gonna apologize in advance. Even though I don't really need to apologize, but I'm gonna apologize in advance because I'm probably going to speak about the driving at some point. I'll be like, wow, that guy's fucking stupid, or something. So I'm just putting that ahead of time. I'm just saying that ahead of time. That's probably gonna happen. I'm probably gonna lose my train of thought a lot because driving requires some level of thought, as it turns out. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm also, before I go, I am gonna take a drink. Hopefully that will suffice. I've made that my thing. Like how Newell of Knowledge, he takes the eraser and he just starts erasing it, and then he cuts. Like when he finishes erasing, then he cuts to the next thing. Instead of it being like him drawing or whatever, he erases it all and like doesn't really say much, and then he cuts to the next thing. And I love that, dude. I love that because it kind of gives you time to digest what he just said, So that's a cool thing. It's like paradoxically weird today, by the way, in terms of the weather, because it is warm, but not really. Still is kind of cold. So it's very strange, dude. There's a little bit of snow over here still. So a little bit of snow right over here. That's funny. But yeah, I will sacrifice listening to some Avenged Sevenfold for the sake of the content. Okay? that's what I'm gonna do. So, with that, it's time to go to the place I don't really like to go very much, the highway. And I gotta find a nice entrance. I kind of see it. It's right there. Let's go! Woo! I wonder how loud that's gonna be. Just, I'm going a little under the speed limit, but does it really matter? Not really. And I'm slowing her down. And that was, okay. Still a little fast of a turn. I was maybe doing that turn at like, I don't know, a little over 20. But we did it. Dude, that used to be like the scariest shit in the world to me. I used to be like, oh fuck, dude, I'm going on the highway. Oh no. I'm going kind of, I thought I was going slow because I'm going uphill, but I'm actually going kind of fast, surprisingly. My car doesn't really like hills when they get this steep. So, I didn't know how it was going to turn out, but it actually turned out it was going a little faster. So anyway, I've had a very interesting week, I think. Got a lot done. I talked a decent amount about this with my therapist just before. But, for example, slowing down, because that guy just pulled out. Could not be me living on the street, bro. This street is fucking crazy, bro. The street is crazy. But, yeah. I had a bit of a crazy week. I had to go through that 5-hour shift. Okay. Good turn signal. So there we go. See, this is how you know I'm going to be talking about driving. Okay. Right there. We're good. But yeah. I had an interesting week. I went through that 5-hour shift that I was talking about. It was something, but I did finish pretty much everything. I came to the decision to let my coworkers just close the last slicer. I felt like that was a pretty good middle of the road answer to what the hell I should do. And so that's what I did. And I think it worked out decently well. And I'm feeling okay about where I'm at with that. Dude, this is the one part of the street I really don't like. Alright, let's go. That's the one part that I don't like. But then when I get on this part's pretty chill. Like, well, for the most part. I don't know, bro. New Jersey got some crazy roads. But then again, I feel like all roads are just so fucking ridiculous, man. And it's like, why did they make roads this way? I don't understand. So, back to what I was saying. Went through that 5-hour shift, and dude, I had to work a 4-hour shift on Monday. That was something, and like 80% of it was just spent helping customers, which is fucking ass, dude. It sucks. I also don't know why. I was like kind of going under the speed limit a little bit, so fixing that. We're fixing that. We're going the speed limit now. Hooray. But so, it was interesting working a 4-hour shift. And now I'm scared I'm gonna get the schedule this week and it's gonna be like, alright, you're working a 3-hour shift now. And and then it's gonna be like 2-hour shift, and then it's gonna be like 1-hour shift, and then it's gonna be like a 30-minute shift. Then at some point I'm just gonna be working for like 5 minutes. I'm like, all right, that's the end of my shift. It's like, wow, awesome, dude, fucking awesome. God, I love corporate America. But the thing that really pissed me off, which you'll probably see another video, or well, no, actually no, I already uploaded the video. Yeah, loyalty doesn't exist in corporate America. Basically, yeah, they giga fucked over my coworker, and I'm pissed about that, dude. I'm really pissed. I'm really pissed about that because this guy's a really hard worker. He taught me so much. He basically was like a mentor figure to me, realistically. And they fucked him over. They gave him like disgustingly low hours. Like he went from 32 to like 19.5. That's fucked up, man. And I'm pissed about it. And he's pissed about it, and he's rightfully pissed about it. But so I was really kind of just thinking a lot about some of this stuff, and just about not really taking this job as seriously as I once was anymore. Because, dude, it fucking sucks. Like, it's not good what's going on here. And so I would, personally, what I want to do is I just want to slow down a little bit. And I haven't uploaded that video quite yet. I just recorded it last night. But that's kind of my plan, is to slow down. Which I'm doing right now as well. I'm slowing down. Stopping. But I want to slow down because I think that's just the right move. I think that's just the right move to make. It's better for me, and it keeps my job kind of sustainable for me. Because at the moment, I'm gonna have a lot of... Dude, this guy still has his right blinker on, man. Fuck, dude. You know what? I just randomly got this, you remember that one SpongeBob episode where it's like, hey, the owner of the white sedan, you left your lights on, or something like that. I don't remember. But it's like some joke like that. And I just thought about that, you know, like, the owner of the, what is this, like a fucking blue Dodge, you left your blinker on. I kind of had to stop a little quick there. Whoa, okay, he's going back. He's going back a little bit, bro. Hello. But yeah. So, what was I gonna say? Okay, but I was just thinking about that. I've been thinking about all these SpongeBob quotes recently, man. I don't know what's up with SpongeBob, man, but like SpongeBob is just timeless. So, dude, this guy still has his right blinker on. Are you going right? Oh, you are. Bruh. Oh my god. So yeah. It was a very interesting... What is going on here? Hello? Okay. I don't know what the fuck that was. Yeah. I went up to the other county the other day. Well, actually, I already explained it in a video, but yeah. Also, I am speeding a tiny bit. Just the tiniest bit, so let's fix that. Let me see if this guy's gonna go or not. Okay, good, you're not gonna go. Good. So, fuck, man, I'm like losing my train of thought because of the fucking driving, man. Why does driving have to be so hard, dude? Why does Jersey driving have to be so hard? As I was saying, though, I went up to that other county. We went to that collectible store, and then they asked me if I could come work. I was like, maybe at like 6 o'clock, maybe. And that was what ended up happening. But it was all right. It was all right. I got my job done in that 4-hour shift. I'm going to turn on defog thing because it's kind of bad right now. My windows are fogging up a little bit. This is what happens usually. So, yeah. What I didn't talk about yet, though, I haven't uploaded the video yet, but I made this video where I was like, I'm not letting fear control me, bro. I'm going to Target, which I know is like, what? But that's where I was at, essentially. I was like, let me go to Target. So that was my plan, to go to Target, and that was what I did. And I also went to a bunch of other stores too. And it was, honestly, it was a very nice day. I went to this really cool pizzeria. They had a really good pizza, to be honest. Like, there's like pizza, I've been to some pizzerias and it's kind of like, I'm not really freaking out about the pizza. It's not horrible. It's fine. But it's not like, dude, this is some fucking good pizza right here. And man, that pizza today, or that pizza I had the other day, on Monday, because I had a 4-hour shift, so I'm like, what else am I gonna do? Dude, that fucking awesome. It was really good pizza. It was like that crispy pizza, where they got a nice crisp on the bottom and nice amount of, like, a good amount of sauce and cheese, where it's not like one is super overpowering the other. That shit was awesome, man. And I did not live in fear. I did not live in fear. I went to the places that I wanted to go. And yeah, that was basically what happened. Okay. Dude, oh my god. Bro. Like, everyone's just fucking going on their brakes, bro. This is crazy. Like, they start moving and then they just insta stop, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? So, yeah, it was a very fun time. Fun time having to do that. This guy's like kind of almost tailgating me. Let's see what this guy is gonna do. Okay. I don't know if that guy's gonna cross the street or not. We're good. That time, that turn did not sneak up on me. I got it, because I was keeping my eyes peeled in case of that pedestrian. Because I would have. Okay. You were like, should I go? Should I not go? Should I go? And then you went at the very last second. Okay. Nice. Nice spare. That one wasn't bad. So, I don't know why I just... I guess I just have PTSD at this point. I just started braking, like... I'm like fucking a block away from this dude, and I'm like, oh fuck. I'm gonna start braking, dude. I have PTSD from these people. Dude, it's like... it's not like I'm tailgating these people or anything. But it's just, dude, they just fucking slam on their brakes out of nowhere. It's like, okay, great. I'm not gonna lie. my cousin was driving us up there. I was like, wow, he really goes crazy with his brakes, man. He goes crazy with his brakes. Like, he will start, he will, like, go really fast and then get really close to the other car and then go on his brakes, like, out of nowhere. And I'm like, man. Like, I thought I was kind of bad with braking, because I kind of am, to be honest. Oh my god, that bird. Dude, I got so scared by that bird. I thought he was just gonna fucking go right into me, but he avoided me. Thank God, dude. I don't want to fucking kill a bird. I'm not killing a bird. Hell no. I love birds. Man. Dude, it's actually, like, kind of hot. And you know what the worst part is? I have the heat on right now. I have the heat on. Okay. That guy sees me, thank God. That would have sucked if he just backed right out into the street. I'm just like, brother, why would you do that? Yeah, I went to a bunch of stores. I went to that pizzeria. I went to a coffee shop, which I never really do, and I did it. And honestly, it was pretty nice. I liked it. But only thing is that there's not really a lot of tables there. So it's kind of just like get your stuff and go. Realistically, there's like 4 tables in the whole place. So that's not happening, realistically. And apart from that, what else? What else? I don't know. Okay. Avoided the god-awful tracks. Don't understand why they, I kind of slammed on my, not slammed, but like I kind of went on my brakes a little harder than I wanted to right there. That guy was coming through. Almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Almost there, just a little more. Fuck, dude, why are there so many people here? I'm parking, like, over here, dude. This spot works. This is the old spot. This is before I started going to the new one. Over there. There we go. I think I'm kind of crooked, to be honest, but do I care? Not really. Whatever, man. I mean, I don't even think I'm really that crooked. I think it's just like, I don't know. It's whatever. I made it. I made it. We are going to the Outback tonight. I'm kind of excited for that. See how it goes. Dude, it's actually hot. I have to put the AC on, man. I have to put the AC on. The car says it's 37 degrees. What is happening? What is the temperature? It's like, this is a jacket? Like, dude, it feels so much hotter than 30. What? I don't know what's going on, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. But yeah. I feel like oh shit, I didn't turn on my adventure incense. My bad. Oh well. Catch anything cool? It's looking like a big fat no. Big fat no. Yeah. Yeah, I had a bit of a shopping spree that day. I got something for my dad's birthday. I also got something for my mom's birthday on Saturday. We went to that shop. I also got because they have games there, and I was looking through their like miscellaneous DS games, and they had a Metroid Prime Hunters like demo cartridge. I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy. And like, dude, do those go for something online? Like, am I crazy? I feel like I want to look it up. So I'm going to look it up right now. Live on camera. Metroid Prime Hunters First Hunt DS. Dude, most of them are like... Oh, there's one that's like $6. But like, I think I didn't even really get that bad of a... I didn't get that bad of a deal. I got it for $8. Some of them are like $5. Some of them are like $10. Not bad. Ooh, let's see what the eBay AI has to say. What are the unique features of Metroid Prime Hunters? Metroid Prime Hunters for the Nintendo DS features unique gameplay elements such as touchscreen controls for aiming and shooting, and multiplayer modes via Wi-Fi. I'm sure that still works, totally, definitely. It also includes different playable characters, each with unique abilities and weapons, enhancing the strategic depth of the game. I feel like you could put that for like 90% of video games. You could almost do that for Kung Fu Dragon on the DSiWare. Not even joking. Features unique characters. Dude, what the fuck? Now let's check my journal on the auto catcher and probably cry at what it okay. There wasn't really anything that bad that it missed out on. So that's good. There's a scissor raid and I can't get to it. Oh man, there's some landscapers over there. That reminds me, when I went to our store on Sunday to get free stuff, get a free thing for the coupon that we had, and I went up to the annoying coworker, dude, and I went meow at him or something. So I finally found out the reason why he does that meow. Turns out is because he used to work the day shift, and there used to be a bunch of cat fights during the day shift. And that's why he does the meow. I figured it out. Dude, that was crazy to figure that out, or to learn that bit of lore. But yeah, I've been thinking a lot about slowing down at work. Because number one, they don't give a fuck about me. And I might be next on the cutting block, you know? They might say, let's just have 2 night guys. We don't really need a third guy. Which, listen, a lot of customers would be pissed if I got kicked out, dude. There would be a lot of customers that would be pissed. Because a lot of them are like, there was one guy yesterday, he came, I was cleaning the countertops on the outside, and he comes. And I knew this guy, I've seen him, he comes every now and then. He's a nice guy, and he always says, like, you always do a perfect job. And he was like, don't, you know, I don't want to tell the other guy, but, like, you slice it really good, and he doesn't really care. And I was like, yeah, I guess. I mean, he kind of does. It is kind of a thing where he doesn't go crazy with, like, thickness and all that. So I get it. But I also... I understand it from my coworker's perspective too. Sometimes it's not really worth it to kill yourself for just slicing some meat in the perfect way for a person. So that's usually what I do, and usually people love me for that. So, dude, if I left, they'd probably start losing their minds. So, yeah. There's a random scissor raid, and I honestly kind of want to do it because I have 2 win a raid tasks, I have 1 win a raid task, but it's win 3 raids. So it's like, dude, why do I even play Pokemon Go anymore, dude? Oh, and fuck, this reminds me. This just reminded me. Because I was thinking about it. Because now they're doing all their events on Saturday, which is stupid. I mean, like, probably makes sense because I feel like most people on Monday, or not on Monday, on Sunday, they don't really want to play Pokemon Go on Sunday. So Saturday usually is probably like the peak of events and stuff. So that's probably why they're doing only Saturday, not Sunday anymore. But what they did on, or what they've done now is every Saturday is an event or whatever. And it's kind of annoying because sometimes I want to do things on Saturday that are not Pokemon Go. So for example, I've been keeping an eye on this like site for like meetups and that sort of thing, just because I was hoping to find something, and I found this one meetup that's like, you know, walk in the park on Saturday. I was like, this works for me, it works for my work schedule, but it sucks because then I miss out on Go. But then I thought about it, I was like, I don't think I really care. whatever happens to Pokemon Go, I don't fucking play this game anymore anyway. Why do I care? So that's what I'm gonna do now. That's what I'm gonna do. And speaking of which, let's see what event that would be. It would be the Fashion Raid Day. Yeah, I think I made the right choice. Dude, this event, this fucking, I forgot about this Fashion Raid Day, dude. This shit. I mean, like, it's okay. It's like, I don't really care, and I could probably, if I really wanted to, I could probably do it while I'm there. So maybe that'll be the plan. Maybe that'll be the plan. All these fashionable Pokemon. But yeah. I don't know. That's kind of what has been going on in my life. I'm kind of excited for that meetup though, just because I think it works well with me. Because dude, I want to go on some walks. This works. It works, and I've been to that park before. I like that park. It's a good park. Nice for walking, to be honest, because like my local park, I like walking there. Problem is we get a bunch of kids with bicycles and the paths aren't really that like wide, and you get like there's like sports and stuff going on, so it's not really great. And in comparison, this place just a fucking giant walking path that goes across like 5 parks or something like that. I don't know. Something like that. Like it goes across a couple parks. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that kind of excites me. I'm excited for that, and not very excited for Pokemon Go. Oh yeah, also I didn't get a chance to mention this at all. I went in for my shift on Monday, and I was talking to one of my coworkers, and I noticed he had this water bottle. I was like, that design kind of looks vaguely familiar. What is that? And then I realized it's for Persona 30th anniversary. And I was like, is that a Persona water bottle? He's like, yeah. So we were talking about Persona a little bit throughout the day when I kept seeing him. And I was like, that's crazy that I never knew this about this guy. And now I got to know a little bit. But kind of made me think that like I kind of goes back to me talking about the jealous of front end thing. Because I feel like I'm missing out on a lot by not talking to people as much and like just focusing on work, like work. So I've kind of stopped doing that. And I think that's probably the right play, if I'm being honest with you. I think that's the right play. I think that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start taking it slower at work, like I said, and trying to take more breaks so I can talk to people. I think that'll be I think that'll be the way forward. So, with that, I kind of want to try and go do that Scizor raid, I think. Do I care as much? You know what? Watch this. This is what we're gonna do, okay? See this? I know you can't really see it that well. But this, right here, right here, says win 3 raids. And you know what? We're just gonna go boom. Fuck that Dragonite or Snorlax or Lapras or whatever it was with a background. Fuck that. I'm good. I don't care. I don't care enough. So, whatever. I don't have the desire, I think, to fucking, oh my god, I gotta use my daily raid pass, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna go probably home, to be honest, because I gotta get home soon. Because going to the Outback, I'm kind of excited, man. But, oh, fuck, you know what? Okay, before I go, I did have one more thing I wanted to talk about, which was, I went, or no, not went, I have kind of had this feeling of, like, I feel like I shouldn't be eating that much at night anymore. I've been like trying to eat these like dinners that are like good dinners, but like also not crazy. Fuck. And I got to the point where I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. So what I did is now I've started just eating a lot less and eat like, I still kind of do my usual thing before. And then usually I'll just eat like a yogurt. A yogurt, maybe like a string cheese. I've been eating a lot of Polly-O string cheese because, dude, Polly-O string cheese is the goat. That's the goat. If you're not eating Polly-O string cheese, you're missing out. Polly-O mozzarella in general is the goat, and they have a bird as their mascot. What more can you ask for? Nothing. It's impossible. It's impossible. So I've been eating that, and then I bought some bananas. I'm probably gonna eat some of those. I actually, when I first started working, I would eat a banana for dinner at night, and now I'm starting to do that again, so that's cool. But yeah, I feel pretty. I feel like it's a good thing that I'm eating less at night, and then usually I wake up hungry, which kind of sucks, I guess. But I don't know. I have like a light breakfast and then a heavier lunch. I mean, not even really that much, to be honest. And then like a very light dinner. And then sometimes, one thing I want to start doing at work too is starting protein bars. Which, I didn't really do before, but you know, honestly, protein bars are not bad. Dude, I forgot I had protein shakes too. I'm gonna bring a protein shake one day. I'm gonna just come in my car, just fucking just down the whole thing in like 3 minutes. And I'll be like, why did I get this? Dude, I wonder if they still have them, because they had them on clearance. It was like a mint flavor, and it was like seasonal or whatever. And they've just had them for like months, and I'm like, I'll buy one. It was like 50% off. They're still there, I think. Last time I checked, they were still there. So, probably still there. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else really big that I want to talk about. I guess I can also talk a little bit about piano, because I've been still building mastery, not as much as I wanted to. I've had like, I didn't do it for like almost a week, and then I started doing it the past 2 days, and Honestly, I feel like I'm definitely getting much better. So like, for example, I was learning the C scales, and I feel like that is kind of like a big jump because it's very like simplistic, right? It's just, going from middle C to, the next C, and just playing the notes in sequential order. Uh there's no sharps or flats or whatever. But it's hard because you have to like know the way that your hand is supposed to go, because it's supposed to start on C and then D and then E, and then you like move your thumb in between playing E to get to F. And so it's like very strange to get the hang of at first. But then eventually you get the hang of it, and you get the hang of it on your other hand too, because the other hand starts from the one below middle C, goes to middle C. And that is kind of weird because then you do C, D, E, F, G, and then you cross over your third finger, and then you play A, B, C. So it's a little weird. But then it's really weird when you're playing them simultaneously, because then it's like one hand is trying to do one thing and the other hand is trying to do the other thing. So it's very strange to get the hang of that. But when you do get the hang of it, it feels so satisfying. And I did not play piano for like a week straight. Like legitimately, I did not play piano for a week straight. And I came back and I was like, I'm not going to be able to do the C scale thing probably for a while. And I like nailed it. And I was like, holy shit. Well, that's crazy. It's like, I always feel like when it comes to like building mastery or something, or like learning a skill, I always kind of get this feeling where it's like, I did not do this one day, and therefore my building that skill is going to suffer. And then I feel like when I've done it with piano, there's been sometimes I go a couple of days or like even a week or something without doing it, and then I come back and like it just clicks. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So also, speaking of clicking, cookie clicker. I'm the world record holder of cookie clicker. No. That's just the first thing that came to mind with click. But it kind of has started to click with whistling. I made that video like months ago about I want to whistle, and I was just sitting there going and I couldn't do it. And literally what I did is I went to ChatGPT, told it, hey, I want to learn how to whistle. I like gave it, kind of my problems or whatever, and like what I'd done. And then it gave me this advice of like trying to say like food, and like you pause on like the ooh, and then you have to like position your tongue in a certain way and like blow very gently. And I was actually able to like get that whistle sound for the first time, and I was like, holy fuck. I was like, wow. It was something like I can't get it. It's easy. It's easier to do like foo. I can't do it. But I managed to get it like twice so far doing that. And it's just I gotta nail that position. And then I'll be goated. I'll be able to whistle. I can't do it. I tried. But like it just requires a lot of practice. So I guess I'm learning two musical instruments at the same time. I'm learning how to whistle, and I'm learning how to whistle and learning how to play piano at the same time. Isn't that amazing? I think with that, holy shit, dude, these people have been in this gym for like a week. What the hell? What the hell? Why is a guy named Cock? Oh, that just reminded me too that there was a guy there was a guy in Pokemon TCG in my Wonder Picks. His name just started with Cock. Like not even like K-O-K, it was like C-O-C-K, and I was like, what the fuck? That's a thing? Like you can do that and not just get like banned? Dude, I've seen some crazy names in TCG Pocket, and I'm like, what the hell? Oh. Alright, anyways, I guess I better get home. Because, yeah, the Outback ain't gonna back itself in the out. I don't know. I don't know what that was. A little longer than I was gonna go on for, but there was a lot of stuff that I remembered and I wanted to talk about, so that was what happened. I'm gonna keep doing the daily thing for a while. I think it's been alright. I think it's been nice. Just to kind of get some thoughts out, because I feel like it's hard to do it with all these, and it's a little less effort to not do the face cam thing. And the funny thing, it's not even really so much, I mean, like, part of it is about, like, being on camera, because I just have my shit, like, my fucking work uniform, and it just says where I work, and I don't want to do that. So, I'm probably not going to be, doing those like that, but I like doing it for this. And then the other thing, as I was going to say with the face cam thing, it's not even actually that much about like being on camera at this point. The problem I have, it takes longer to render because the video has more moving parts, and then also because I blur this window and this window, and so that makes the render take like way longer. So like it takes like 5 minutes if it's just audio and then, you know, the image. And if I do what I usually do with the face cam videos, it takes like, depending on how long the video is, like 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes. So it's a substantial increase. So that way is a little better for me. But I still am going to do with these because, I don't know, I feel it's a little more personable. I like it a little more. So that's kind of the plan that I have going forward. See how it works out. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say. So I think I'm probably just going to end this here. It's probably something I missed in my week that I could have talked about, but oh well. So yeah, I'm going to end this. Go home. Outback time. And yeah, I guess that's it. Coconut shrimp forever.